Hi there guys, and welcome to another Train Sim 2019 video. Back to the usual. None of that Euro truck sim rubbish. I quite enjoyed doing that, to be fair. This is a scenario that has just literally gone onto my website within the last few hours. It is the 1086-0710 London Euston to Carlisle Winter Cumbrian Mountain Express by Matt Carroll. He is... his scenarios really float my boat, and I say that in that sort of underpraising him, really. All of his scenarios he tends to do seem to just really hit the spot with me, so I am very pleased to be showing this one off. Okay, so hello driver, please release the doors. We've arrived on time at 07:15, book off at 07:56. This actual part of the run is only between here and Rugby, so it's only about half an hour at Milton Keynes to Rugby, which is a nice length for a scenario, and it just so happens to be I have the time left to do this. So that's great. It also shouldn't be the laggiest part of this route, which some of this route really can be quite... It's intensive, put it that way. It's intensive. Try and pick a nice screenshot, quite like the bin in there. Nice! 350 coming in, nothing missing, brilliant. So, since the last video I had a bit of an issue where Steam decided to uninstall Train Simulator from my computer, which was really good fun. And I managed to rescue bits of it with my backup, but bits are still a bit sketchy. So I'm having to go through, and every scenario I do that I notice something, I'm noting it down, going back in, fixing it off. The reskin on this, the Les Ross reskin, this is available on Backdated Train Sim. Another very good website as well. Do enjoy a bit of Backdated Train Sim. Right, what do we need to do in here? Instrument lights. That's it, really? We'd have to put some brake on, otherwise we might start rolling. We hopefully won't, but we might. I think he actually said in the description the AP Mark IIs are brilliant for window hanging from, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I'm actually going to do this scenario in this... What? It's a bit odd, I suppose, but if you can drive your pantograph down, that's fine. You got another one up. No. Cool work, DTG. It was a bit of a missed opportunity, that new 390, wasn't it? Could have been so much better than it was. I still do rate it. I still do say it's worth buying. Actually, I think that'll be the old one. He'll probably use the old S9BL one, which was Ben Laws, which I think he works for DTG as well. I remember being like over the moon at his... He did the Class 91 for Microsoft Train Simulator, if I remember rightly. Got the right way, routed onto the downslope, perfect. Let's turn that off so you didn't get the bing bongs. Let's just check that you're uploaded and processed. Yes, you are. I was in exactly the same position on the same type of Mark II the other day, actually, on the Wensleydale Railway. Had another little recording session up there with Armstrong Powerhouse on Monday. That was great fun as usual. Oh, even look at the guttering on that. Look. Pretty happy it's going to run up, if I'm honest. I think Matt said the actual formation isn't exact, but it's as good as he could kind of get it within the limitations of the game, or with what he had, I suppose. Oh, yes, this 9BL1. This doesn't do neutral sections, does it? I'm pretty glad of that. Oh, come on, don't be stuttery for me. This is the reason for the full install, for the new reinstall. Getting a little bit clogged up. So my tile loading stutter on certain routes is outrageous. Hopefully by the end of next week that'll all be fixed. I should be full clean reinstall and everything up and running and sorted, which I'm really looking forward to. There's nothing quite like having a fresh install and giving your first drive down a route that used to be a pain in the backside for you. It is like heavenly. It's quite a nice drive, the 86 again. There's another Matt Calsner with an 87 that's on the West Coast Main over Shap, which I'm itching to do as well. Still a nice little bit of skill to driving an 87 or an 86, anything with a tap changer, and I haven't got that skill. I really don't have that skill. I still struggle driving it sometimes. Keeping it at a set pace is... Oh, that's double yellows as well, which means slowing down. Put a little bit on. Yeah, that's single yellow. Actually stops well. It's foggy as well, it gives me a little bit of anticipation. Does look red, mind you. Oh no, that might have just gone yellow there. No, it's definitely red. That's the E9. Nice little bit to stop at though with the network rail guys and that there. Up on the signal as well. Oh, we're going to get told it's broken and we have to tab it. Brilliant. Love that. You just sit there, mate, why don't you? You catching having a little bit of a break? Or are you just making sure they're doing the right job? Whee. Oh, and come on. Being a bit greedy there, I was. Stick a little bit of sand down, hope for the best. Well, it was only a single yellow when we left there, so this could still be, it looks green though. We're going right across, we are, brilliant. There is something very cool about the 86s, 87s, 85s, the Roarers, the 81s, the 85s. Something about them really does it for me. And then 86 and 87's God, yeah. Or 86 is cans? Is that right? Let's hopefully get a clear run now. Very atmospheric. I need to put that right off is what I should have done for the neutral section. It's a grey damp day. See this weather pack, man. Really sort of brings scenarios to life. And there's a lot to be said by little bits that make a big difference. It's like Pete at the moment's working on the overhead line pack that's going on, God, I think there's about 5 routes that's going on already. And in my head I'm always a bit like, well, overhead line makes a difference, yes. And then you drive the routes that have got this overhead line and you go, oh my God, this looks like, it's unbelievable, the route looks so much better. And it's little things like that, the bits that add to the immersion, the weather, the sounds, everything. Not that I'm a big fan of the ambient audio in any way, shape or form. A change of weather can make a whole route feel different. I've driven this route quite a lot recently and I don't get bored of it, but I get, for the length of it, I can get a bit fed up. Any route that's this sort of length I can get a bit fed up with. But change the weather on it and it's like a fresh new route again. You have to remember where things are and not reading through signals and sort of try and double guess it and get it wrong. Quite like that. Immersion wise, it's lovely. Lovely scenario for that. Oh, I wonder what that little siding's for. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. See, I've never noticed that siding there before, because usually I'm coming down here at 125. And this thing's struggling to do 90, I'm in max. If I remember right, the 86 doesn't quite do 100, does it? think this must have got pathed quite well, considering it's 8 o'clock in the morning. You're on the busiest section of the West Coast Main Line. I think this bit is, isn't it? Well, not necessarily this bit, to be fair, but actually the southern end. And I really like the fact this doesn't start at Euston or Birmingham. It doesn't end at Euston or Birmingham. People on this route tend to love doing end-to-end runs on it, and there's some brilliant stuff in between. And this is perfect for it. Absolutely perfect for it. It's one of those scenarios that makes you feel a bit cosy when you're sitting in the cab, isn't it? Brilliant. And when I say I was window hanging at the Wednesday the other day, please remember it was a controlled environment. So a preserved railway in a controlled environment. I do not recommend anybody window hangs. I personally do not, and try and discourage people from it, especially on the main line. I've said it in a few videos and I'll say it again. The guy that lost his head on the 442 and ended up dead was hit by something that was 8 centimetres away from the window. That's nothing. That really is. It's like centimetres, about that. Yeah. Half your head maybe. That last signal looked suspiciously like it turned from yellow to green as I approached it. I hope I was just making that up in my head. Yeah, perfect. It's just really cool. This just feels really West Coast Main Line-ish. I kind of know where I am as well. It's quite nice. almost got that model train look to it, which I like. Cool. Hello, traffic. Let the train take the strain. In fact, actually, wasn't it like this section of the West Coast Main Line and in an 86 that the Pain Train video was filmed? I think it was. It's a good 60. I think it's British Transport Films that did the Pain Train. Might be wrong. I'm looking forward to showing this off on stream later on. I really, really am. And this is what I was saying about these Matt Carroll scenarios. They're thought about. There's some good similarities between Chris Horsfield scenarios and Matt Carroll scenarios. They're thought out. They're thought out for the player, which is what I quite like. I think sometimes people build scenarios to what they can do in the editor, the scenario editor, not into what the player, the driver would want, or like make it to real life, and then things don't quite work out right, and they just leave them in. I can even kind of smell it. Let's try and do this without having to put any more power back into the loco. That would be lovely. Put a little bit more brake on when we've come past this signal. Torrential rain out there, isn't it? We should at least knock off 10 mile an hour coming up here. He says, and doesn't. That was really enjoyable. Bit of an overrun. Not massive, but definitely an overrun. A cab length. I really enjoyed that. Really, half an hour. What's that been? 33 minutes. Fantastic little scenario. Matt, well done. I'll be streaming this later on tonight, and I hope to see you all there as well. So don't forget Twitch on a Sunday from 7 PM and a Wednesday from 7 PM. Actually, tonight's going to be a bit later because I've got swimming presentations for the kids, but you get plenty of notice if you're over on the Facebook page, which is linked in the description below, as is Twitch. So is the new website. Heading over there, guys. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.